Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Y'all, today I'm here with a dream. I legit just woke up from the nap where I had this dream. Okay, y'all. It was intense. It was intense. It was intense. I took like a 3 hour nap, so this was a long dream. Anywho, in this dream, I am, it's like it kind of seemed as though I was on a vacation type vibe. And I was at, like a house. It was kind of in a rural area. There was a huge yard. There was like a huge garden, kind of livestocky type vibe. Okay, and I'm with different family members, distant family members, as well as like my close family members. I think it's called intermediate family. Like, but anywho, while I'm here, I'm just kind of hanging out and, trying to figure out what's going on. I think the whole thing I was thinking about was that I was hungry and it wasn't my house. And I was like, okay, when are we going to cook? When are we going to eat? And it was a rural area. Obviously, I came there with someone else, so it wasn't like I could just get up, get in the car, and go get something to eat. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't want to be rude. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was, in a rush. And it was like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I ain't tripping about a little slow vibe. Your girl is the same girl. I'm the same woman that took off and went and lived off grid for a year. So I'm not tripping about, a slow moving type vibe, but we still need to eat. Anywho, at a certain point in time, I leave to go pick up my son. Okay. And we go get him. And on the way back, I need to use the restroom. He needs to use the restroom. So, typically that's how I don't remember actually asking him in the dream until after, like, I went inside to use the restroom. And when I came back, I asked him, "Do you have to go to the restroom?" And he was like, "Yeah, I better go." So I take him inside to use the restroom, and we end up going, like, it's a little gas station, y'all. And on one side is full gas station stuff. On the other side is kind of like a restaurant, but I didn't see it the first time when I went to the restroom. So I went back in through the restaurant and I was like, oh, it's a little restaurant here. Even though the restaurant was very crowded, it was like really small. Like, it was kind of hard for us to get through the restaurant because it was people everywhere, but it was so small. But I turned to him and I said, "Are you hungry?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so I get us something to eat. I order us something to eat. And after I'm ordering, I think I took the order and I asked them how long it would take, and the lady was saying 15 to 30 minutes. And I was like, "Oh man, that's a long time." And she was like, "Oh, it's okay. We'll try to rush it for you." And as I'm getting ready to walk and take my son to the restroom, I noticed a family member of mine, the ones that I wrote there to pick him up with, are looking at us, glaring at us, like mugging us. Like, they were mad that we were getting something to eat. And I just had the feeling that they had a mixture of, like, they were angry that we were eating. But in reality, like I said, I was waiting hours, no food, no talks of food, nobody putting forth effort to cook anything. Okay. And I had no way of going out and getting my own food. So it was like an opportunity. Okay, we gotta eat. Okay, this is we taught this in elementary school, that for survival you need a place to stay, you need water to drink, and you need food to eat. Okay, you have to eat. Everybody has to eat, baby. Anyways, so, even though I noticed they looked a little mad at me, like, how a parent will tell a child, you're going to spoil your appetite. But this wasn't a spoil your appetite situation. Like I said, nobody was cooking. Nobody was putting forth effort to cook. Nobody was trying to cook. They wasn't even thinking about cooking. And I felt like I was the only person that was hungry. And that's fine, but I'm going to eat. Okay, anyways. I take my baby to the restroom. When we come back out the restroom, the food is already ready. We grab the food, and that's the dream, y'all. That's the dream, y'all. Okay, our food was fast for, us being told that it would be a 30-minute wait. The scripture comes, maybe it's the scripture again, but anywho, it's a scripture about Jeremiah and a scroll. Jeremiah 36:32, Jeremiah took another scroll and gave it to his secretary, Baruch, son of Neriah. He wrote on it at Jeremiah's dictation all the words contained in the book which Jehoiakim, king of Judah, had burned in the fire, and many others of the same kind in addition. So God is saying that this is someone that is they feel some kind of way about you eating. I don't know. It's like this. They want to control what you eat and when you eat. And I don't get this. Like, just like I said in the dream, I was waiting on, like, I'm at someone else's house. I was on a vacation. I felt like I was waiting for anybody to say, okay, we're going to cook, or we have this to eat if you hungry, or, like trying to be polite. Because when you are a guest at someone's house, you don't just take it upon yourself to start going through their kitchen and cooking stuff. And I just felt like very unwelcome and very like I just felt like they didn't care if I ate or not. They weren't concerned about me. And it's very reminiscent on I was reading through a comment section about I think a wife, that arranged marriage wife, and the things that she had to go through. And one woman was saying that she went through similar things where when she got married to her husband, she like didn't eat because she didn't want to welcome herself to the table. Nobody told her she could go and eat. Nobody made her feel comfortable to go in the kitchen and cook for herself. And this is something that in reality, it is a good virtue to have, and not kind of imposing yourself upon someone else, and not trying to force yourself into their kitchen, and not trying to make them feel as though you're taking over their house. But at the same time, it's messed up because if you starve, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this person is trying to make you feel as though you are a villain if you eat. Like, they are completely throwing out the fact that eating is a survival. You need to eat to survive. There is like nobody that can live past a certain amount of time without eating. You have to eat, regardless if you are having to go out and order food and buy food because you don't have a place to cook your food, or if you are cooking your own food. You have to eat. Like, you cannot survive without eating, period. And I just feel like this person tried to take away this fact somehow. Like, regardless if they have went about telling people that they have been feeding you or that they cook for you all the time, but they leave out the fact that they cook things you don't like. They leave out the fact that they don't invite you to come and eat. Or they leave out the fact that they always go out to eat. They may say that you have opportunity to go eat, but when they go to eat, they don't invite you. They don't let you know that they're going to get something to eat. It's always a big secret. Okay, when they go order food or they go and eat out, it's a big secret. They can't tell you. And it's like, in reality, they are trying to dress it up as if you have the opportunity, but you don't. And it's really cruel. And I just feel like God is saying that this person tried to hide this fact. Like, they're trying to hide the fact that they are low-key watching you starve. They are low-key sitting back and they're enjoying this. And anytime that they see you eat, they find it offensive. They find it a problem. They figured like it's like they feel offended and they try to take offense to it. Like, oh, well, I cooked, but you didn't tell me you cooked. Oh, well, I ordered this and I went and I bought, but you didn't tell me anything about any. I just feel like it's somebody, you in a messed up situation, man. And, they really trying to make it seem like you are just, how do I say, like you're out of bounds or like you're wrong or you're ridiculous for wanting to eat. Eating is a necessity. This is not the same as, something else, like, going shopping to go buy clothes, or, going to go hang out and have drinks. Like, that's something that, that's beside the fact. But eating, you need groceries so you can cook and eat. You need to eat, even if you can't cook and you want to order food because you don't have a way to cook. Go ahead. I just feel like God is saying that this person tried to take this away from you, and he is seeking judgment upon them for that. He is seeking judgment upon them for that. And due to the nature of this message, that's why I'm not saying specifics of who the people are. But in reality, it's messed up for anybody that has this kind of mindset, that they're looking at you and they feel like they don't want you to eat. Like, this is someone that could not possibly love you. This is someone that they don't care about you. This is someone they like, they want to see you starve. Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know who this is for, but God is saying that somebody has been making you feel guilty for wanting to eat. And you shouldn't feel guilty for that. That's not something you should feel guilty about. We all need to eat. We all need to eat. And if God ensures that the birds in the sky get food, and the squirrels get food, and the fish have food, and the crabs, they get food, and the oxen and the cattle, they get food, why in the world would God withhold food from you? Like I said in this dream, not only was the lady really sweet about getting the food for me, but it came fast. And one other thing that I want to note, after they saw me getting the food, a lot of things started to, it's like they were sending an evil eye towards me, because we accidentally kept bumping into people and stuff kept falling over. And I was like, dang, why would anybody be so mad about me eating? And at first the people will be mad, and then they realize that it was just us, and they will be like, okay, it's okay. Don't worry, it's kind of crowded. And we were like very apologetic. We weren't trying to knock anything over. But I just feel like that's the message for somebody, someone, they are trying to and they're trying to cover up this fact. They may be trying to make it seem like that's not what's going on, but that's what's going on. They may be trying to make it seem like you are just, how do you say it? Like you're just spoiled, or you're just fussing, or you're just making stuff up. But you're not. And I just got a notification as I said that. This is not something, a luxury, okay? Everybody needs to eat. It is not a luxury that is being hidden away somewhere. This is not something that is a secret. Okay, this is not a secret that only the rich people get to eat. You know what I'm saying? Only the people that live in the high rises, they the only ones that can eat. But normal people, they don't eat like that, and they just really making a big. It's not that. Whoever you are, you need to eat. And you may have no other choice but to eat out. But I just feel like for some, you need to eat. But that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.